Today we have a quick and effective yoga workout for the entire body. It is great to boost some energy and improve your physical and mental resilience. Let's get started. Meet me in the tabletop position. The wrists are underneath the shoulder tips and the knees are underneath the hip bones. Then start rocking your body forward and backward. We are warming up the wrists, warming up the whole body actually, but the focus is on the wrists here. As you shift your weight forward, feel that pressure in your palms, along your fingers, fingertips, and shift back. Play with this for some time. Meanwhile, connecting your breath with the movements. Inviting your awareness to this present moment. Come back to the center and now start circling the shoulder tips over the wrists. Reverse the direction. Reverse the direction once again. This time, add the spine movements into your exercise, let's say. Melting the chest, arching the back. Melting the chest, arching the back. Again, reverse the direction, doing the same thing. Melting the chest, arching the back, switching in between as you circle the shoulder tips over the wrist. And come back to the center once again. If your knees, your hands lost its placement, let's say, bring them back. Find your position, find a tabletop position. Now, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, press through your palms, grip through the fingertips, and tuck the tailbone. One more inhale here. With the exhale, push even harder. Feel the gap in between your shoulder blades. And let it go. Inhale here. Exhale, push through the palms, tuck the tailbone. Feel the gap in between the shoulder blades. And let go. Repeat. Push. Let go. Push, let go, push, let go. One more push, this time hold it there. Press through the palms, grip through the fingertips. Feel the gap in between the shoulder blades. Deep inhale. As you exhale, sit on your heels and give your arms a shake. One more deep inhale through the nostrils. Exhale loudly through the mouth. Come back to the tabletop position. We are going to do the same exercise, but this time we are also going to float the knees a little. So for that, tuck your toes. Again, take a deep inhale here. Exhale, push through the palms, tuck the tailbone, really feel the gap in between the shoulder blades, and this time float the knees a little. They're going high a little, hold it there, hold it, and down. Inhale, let go. Exhale, push through the palms, feel the gap in between the shoulder tips, lift the knees slightly up. Hold it, and down. Inhale, exhale, push and lift the knees up just a little bit. Hold it, and down. We have two more. Inhale here. Exhale, push, lift the knees up. Feel the gap in between the shoulder blades. Down. One last time. This time we are going to hold it a little longer. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, press through the palms, lift the knees up. Push even harder. Feel the gap in between the shoulder blades. Squeeze the butt. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And let go. Sit back on your heels and again, give your arms a shake. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. This is a sneaky routine. You don't see dynamic movements. You don't see that like harsh, what is it? Like the speed and the intensity, but you are building muscle, you are building strength, as well as mental resilience. I really like this kind of exercises, these kind of routines, let's say. Okay, enough rest. This time, we are finding our plank pose. So the wrists are underneath the shoulder tips. This time, extending the legs, tucking one foot at a time to find a strong plank. Pushing through the palms, gripping through the fingertips. Push through the heels, squeeze the butt. You're feeling the gap in between the shoulder blades and hold it here. Keep the neck long. So look maybe in between your thumbs, maybe a little forward, whatever works for your neck. And just keep in this strong position, hold it, but do not hold your breath. "15 more seconds here. And slowly lower the knees down, sit on your heels, give your arms a shake, just for a second here. And meet me in the plank position once again. Now, what we're going to do is transitioning between plank and forearm plank and alternating the arms that you are pressing up from the first, okay? So let's say right elbows goes first down, left elbow joins, and then press back up into plank. And this time start with the right and the left. I said the opposite and I did the opposite. It's okay, just switch between forearm plank and plank, alternating the forearms that goes down first. A couple more. eventually meet me in the forearm plank. We are holding it here for 15 seconds. We can do this. Pushing through the heels, squeezing the butt, pressing through the forearms, keeping the neck long. Last deep inhale. And exhale, lower the hip bones down. Untuck the toes. Bring your arms to the parallel to the edges of the mat if they were in a triangle. Transitioning into the Sphinx pose. This is where we are going to catch our breath, calm the mind, and prepare ourselves for ahead. So pressing through the tops of your feet, rolling the shoulder tips back and down. As you inhale, expand the chest forward, slightly look up. And exhale loudly through the mouth. Again. One more deep inhale. With the exhale, press through the tops of your feet, and this time lift the hip bones up, squeeze the butt, and lower it down into Sphinx pose. Inhale here. Exhale, press through the tops of your feet, lift the butt up into forearm plank. Inhale into Sphinx pose. Exhale, press into forearm plank. Inhale, expand the chest in the Sphinx pose. Repeat. The last one, hold it in the forearm plank. You're pressing through the tops of your feet, squeezing the butt, pressing through the forearms. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the hip bones down. Roll the shoulder tips back and down. Expand your chest. And exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, press your butt back, walk the hands back into the child pose. Take a deep inhale through the nostrils. Exhale loudly through the mouth. Inhale again. And exhale. With the next inhale, slightly look forward. Exhale. Get back into your tabletop. And from there, into the plank pose. Tuck one foot at a time. Find your plank pose. And now walk your plank towards the top of your mat. Stay, find your strength, pushing through the palms, gripping through the fingertips, squeeze the butt. Now start walking the feet back. We are transitioning into a longer stance, pushing through the palms all this time. Find the longest stance that you can hold, and then walk back into your plank position. Catch your breath, and again, walk your feet back into a longer stance, pushing through the palms, Squeezing the butt, finding the longest stance that you can hold, and walking the feet back into the plank pose. We have one more. We can do this. Come on. Walk the feet. Hold it in the longest stance that you can find your balance. And then walk the feet back. Lower the knees down. Sit on your heels and give your arms a shake. With the next inhale, circle the arms back, expand your chest forward, bring your fingertips back to the mat, and inhale, press through the lower legs as you lift your butt up. Lengthen the front line of the body, squeeze your butt, and lower it down. Again, as you inhale, roll the shoulder tips back and down. Push the hip bones up. Squeeze the butt, and exhale. One more inhale at the top. And exhale, bring the butt down. Okay, so now we have some push-ups. When I say push-ups, don't feel fear because you can modify the push-ups. So we're gonna do different hand placement, 3 sets, okay? But your push-ups, for example, can look like this. With a normal hand placement, just watch me right now, rest and watch, and then we will do it again together, okay? So push-ups can look like this, all right? But maybe this is not accessible for you, so you lower the knees down and then push up. Maybe this is not accessible for you today as well, so you do maybe this push-up. This is also a push-up, okay? So work with whatever you can do today. As you work with whatever you can do that day, whatever you can do will progress into something else over time, but you have to start doing the thing, okay? So that's what we're doing. We're just doing the thing that we can do today. So now, let's first find our plank pose together. Pressing through the heels, pushing through the palms. Now, maybe lower the knees down. Maybe you will go all the way down. Maybe you're going to go wherever you can go until you don't lose your balance and strength, okay? So give me 8 push-ups or whatever you can give, okay? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sit on your heels, give your arms a shake. No big pause. We're gonna do the same thing. Less reps, fewer reps with a wider stance. So this time the hands are not going to be underneath the shoulder tips, but a little wider. As wide as you put is going to be more challenging. So it's up to you. You decide whatever you want to work with. Find the plank pose with normal shoulder distance hand placement, and then widen your hand placement. Maybe lower the knees down. And let's say 5 push-ups, but that's up to you. So 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, and sit on your heels. Again, give the arms a shake, maybe roll the shoulders. Whatever feels good, do that. And now we're going to do the narrow hand placement. It can be diamond, it can be whatever. I like to do diamond like this. But first, let's find a plank. Again, hands underneath the shoulder tips. And then prepare your hands, maybe bring them into this diamond shape, which means thumbs and the, what is that? Pointing finger is touching each other. Lower the knees down, maybe you're not lowering the knees down. Great, whatever you can do. And let's say 5 more. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and sit on your heels. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Bring the butt down. As you inhale, circle the arms back. Bring your hands behind your back. Start walking them back. So if you're looking for a stretching sensation around the shoulders, but the thing is you're not sinking here, it's not this. You are pressing through the palms, pushing the chest forward. You can keep the legs bent like this, or you can extend them. And if you want to increase the intensity of the stretching sensation you feel, you lengthen your stance. What I like to do is here, point and flex the feet. I love it. So I invite you to do it, but maybe you want to stay still. Then stay still. Just a couple of deep breaths. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Start walking the hands close to your butt. Find a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. And close your eyes. Let's take a deep inhale together through the nostrils. And exhale loudly through the mouth. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank yourself for showing up, trying your best, and be proud of whatever your best looked like today. The important thing is that you showed up, you did your best, and that's always enough. Before opening your eyes, take a moment to tell yourself whatever you need to hear today. And lastly, put a big, proud smile on your face. And open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I wish you a great rest of your day.